Alright, we're back. I know it's been a while since I vlogged and I did the documentation on this channel, but we're going to be doing that again starting soon. Main reason why is because I found a strategy and I back tested it, I've been forward testing it, and it just works completely really well. And I'm going to be documenting basically just using this strategy and just documenting passing funded accounts, lifestyle changes, and of course I'm going to be reading, I'm going to be starting up other businesses on the side, and I don't know, I feel like a lot's going to change soon, so I don't know, something just inside of me is telling me to start vlogging for some reason, to like document it, because I feel like it's going to be a cool thing. I've always documented a lot of things, like me reaching 50K on my other channel. That was a big accomplishment on me. And then of course I didn't vlog this one, but basically we just hit 200 or 400 subs. We're about to hit 500 on the other account, so I'm really gonna just wait to post until I get funded and I get credentials, so then we can start basically pumping out videos for this strategy too. And then eventually I do plan going back and watching ICT because he's about to leave in November YouTube. I think he'll stay on Twitter. I don't know yet because I feel like he might not leave. Some people are saying he might not leave. He's saying he'll leave YouTube. Mama Mocha, Mama Mocha. Get him straight real quick. Mocha. Her name is Mama Mocha. Cause she's Mama Mocha. Mama Mocha. There. She loves it. Alright, I'm back from walking the doggy, and our TP has still yet to be hit. So I trailed our stop loss to above this high, and main reason why is because, you know, we have an order block, we ran right through it, we have another one right here, and if we break above this high, that's like the mean threshold of both of these up close candles, and then that's going to be a market structure shift if we do close. But no, yeah, I'm just tired of holding this trade. It's taking a little bit of my mental fortitude, I should say. You know, I'm just kind of watching it. Of course, we have two charts now. I didn't update y'all, but I'm using two charts. We're using one for S&T correlation, basically this one right here, and then we have indices, of course. Just leave it on EU and GU, and then SPX and NQ. Alright guys, seems we have gotten stopped out. Our stop loss got hit, and yeah, we're basically down 2R today. Wasn't looking at the charts, didn't even have them loaded up. But I'm about to load them up right now, and I'm about to call it a day. I'm about to finish reading now. Alright, I decided to change it. We're going to be reading for 2 hours, and we're going to be reading Trading in the Zone. So yeah, I'll update y'all when that happens. It's currently 1:20. Oh yeah, before that, guys, I was gonna just ask, not really ask it, but I was just trying to like see. Okay, so we have a prop firm with this prop firm right here, Funded Pips. We have an account. We also have an account with Funded Max, and then so I bought the wrong account. I bought a swing account on this one, and we're down already. I think. I don't know. I might as well just blow it in my opinion. I don't want to show my real name, so we have a swing account, basically 1.5, almost 2%. Max is like 5%, I think. 15K account. I'm gonna try to get another one though. That's the thing I was gonna ask. I was gonna try to get another account. Just don't know which prop firm. I was thinking of doing Blue Guardian because they have the broker for ACAP. We reached chapter 8. It's currently 5:54. So yeah. Alright guys, 8:30. Pretty much we fell asleep. I closed the tab on ICT basically, and we're just watching Casper SMC this video, and we're about to just chart. We left off on chapter 8 pretty much. I don't know what page I was on for when I was reading, but yeah, we left off at chapter 8 right here, 127. We read a good amount, man, I'm not even gonna lie, and we only have 43 minutes. Alright guys, we're back. It's currently 12:15. I went to go take a shower, as y'all can see, and we never came back for SPX to get the market maker buy model completed. But USD CAD, we still are inside the 15-minute bounce price range. I'm ready to see how we react. Same goes for the inverse on the AUD CAD. So we are looking a little bit crazy on the forex pairs. Looks like we're just a bunch of doji candles, big doji. Alright guys, so I had to pause the music and the timer. You can see we pretty much hit our stop loss. SPX is hitting the 5-minute buy center balance. I want to see how we react, of course, if we can stay above or below it. So NQ took out these lows, SPX never did. that is a strong SMT divergence, and we can probably get a re-entry, I guess you can say. PM session has started, so I'll be looking to see if SPX can hold this buy center balance. Alright guys, I did take the buy. We did open up a little bit bullish. We didn't close bearish. I won't lie, it was kind of impulsive. I won't lie, we didn't get enough confirmation. We're just gonna hold the trade now, and as you can see, we did have strong conviction from SMT. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna journal, go back to reading, and I think I'm gonna start meditating after this, because we have it right here. Alright guys, you can see we're on chapter 11, 171. We are zooming, 2 hours reading, about a journal, a chart, and then probably meditate, and then start watching ICT. So that's pretty much it for reading today. Almost done with this book. We got a couple of chapters left, in my opinion, and a couple of exercises. So there's 218 pages, not counting this one. I think it's like this is like the index. Yeah, so like 210, pretty much index. Yeah, no, 209. Okay, no, 207. We're 171, so we're like halfway there already. We're like 3/4 there basically. And then we're gonna start reading this one, and then Lords of Easy Money, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, a better chart, journal, meditate, and I'll be back when I'm done with all that, or I'll update out tomorrow. Again, guys, now I'm getting influenced. We removed the 2 hour, we added the 1 minute, and basically we're just, I don't know, we're removing time frames. We removed the macros from our chart, basically an indicator, the macros, ICT macros. I just don't see myself using it. I already have it on my wall too up there. Basically, I have it up here. Basically, the macros. I already know majority of them, and yeah, we have a good understanding of the macros. I just keep the sessions on there to see the session highs and lows, basically, that are formed. Alright guys, so it's pretty much later throughout the day, and today's date is the 5th. So you can see pretty much here that it's late, 10:15, and we have NFP tomorrow. I'm not gonna be able to watch ICT's video today. Let me be completely honest, probably like majority of them. I'll probably have to watch them tomorrow and catch up. You can see we have 22 minutes, so I'm gonna try to finish reading and then eventually watch this video, and then I'm gonna try to see if we can finish the next one, and then these three basically. Actually, probably, yeah, no, we can probably finish. I'm about to continue reading. We are on page 97. You can see we have gotten pretty far. Reading 2 hours a day, you know, it's pretty hefty, I won't lie, but I like finishing these books relatively quickly. Not relatively quickly, just pacing myself, and that's kind of why I stopped the timer and be straight up with y'all. You know, I'm really honest that, you know, sometimes I do get distracted, or sometimes I just spend time with family and I'm not able to have my full focus on these types of challenges, I should say. But we got a journal and then chart, so that's kind of something I need to put into consideration before I start watching ICT. You know, it's gonna take me a while, so I'm gonna chart, I'm gonna journal, and then eventually I'm going to review the trades for today, pretty much. Alright guys, we finished reading page 109, and that's pretty much it. So we're on chapter 11, and we're gonna end it there. Basically, I don't know what chapter I was on today, but yeah, we got there, even though the time wasn't managed properly, in my opinion. I gotta find a book about that. Time management, man. That's one of those things. How to be more productive. Now we're about to pretty much just chart, journal, and then... Oh yeah, another thing. Yeah, we're gonna continue to use the strategy, but if I do see a trade idea using like a 22 model or like something else, basically I'll take it. I'm not gonna lie, I am gonna take it. Just the thing is, I don't have good risk management when I'm a discretionary trader. Basically, I'm using every single thing I've learned. I feel like I'm just not a good... I just don't... it's just so hard, guys, deciding if I want to use the OTE model or just be a discretionary trader. Alright, we're about to just read, but we got the notification for AUD. We're about to mark it up and put it in the Notion, pretty much. So, yes, we didn't hit. Yeah, we got stopped out, pretty much. I have my mechanical strategy. I just need to stick to it. 20 trades. Basically, this 15K account. Seeing how I do. And just following my edge, my risk management. And that's pretty much it. Basically, read our goals and affirmations. Yeah, just study. Go over my Twitter study. And that's pretty much it. I'm about to read this for 40 minutes. And so you can see that we are down to we'll just call it a day today, pretty much. Yeah, we're down 2%. It's probably really late. But again, we have news at 10 o'clock tomorrow, so I was really just thinking about finishing this video up. I said I was gonna finish 4, so we finished 2 already, and then this one up here, the third one. Alright guys, we have a entry with the 5-minute OTE basically, and we're just gonna let it pan out. We're gonna let it go to the London lows, and if we get stopped out again, stop loss is at the high. So if we get stopped out, you know, it pretty much is what it is. Pretty much is a 1% trade. Alright guys, we found the first big book Luke was talking about. Time is money, simple system to cure procrastination without willpower, become more productive, find your focus, and get done more in less time. Time is Money, basically by Aiden Nolan, and that is the first book on this list, and the one that I couldn't find, but it's an ebook and it's free, so I think this is probably one I'm gonna add and create an account. So yeah, it's pretty much the only book I couldn't find. Every single other one was pretty much there. I already have one he did talk about, was Lords of Easy Money, pretty much. That's kind of what I have here. And then of course, other books that those people were talking about. You know. Alright, it's 12:46. I'm about to call it a night, and I'm about to go to sleep. Alright guys, I'm gonna go to the bank and pretty much just deposit money to buy another funding account. I'll just go do that right now. So we weren't able to trade today. I woke up a little bit late, I won't lie, and it was just NFP today. Alright, it's late night, man. I'm listening to some Travi. I'm just going over the Discord, I guess, my charging basically for them. But I will be charged probably Monday. I was just going over the market and like reviewing to myself what happened and what levels I marked out, I guess, what new levels, and just reviewing the market basically. I was gonna watch some ICT. I didn't finish the book. Let me show you the time. We're still like in an hour and 40, hour and 30, bro. I've been just so distracted lately, and we're still on page 128 basically, 129 actually now. But all right, it's currently Sunday. It's a little late, I won't lie. Another party to attend to, but I'm just checking up on the comments, and then we still gotta finish this video. Before that though, I'm about to read for an hour, and then eventually go and try to finish this. If I don't finish it right now, then I'll try to finish it later. Alright guys, we are currently rendering a video, and then we're listening to some music right now before we start to read. I gotta go to a little party Sunday, so I'm gonna try to read a little bit of a little 2-hour mark right now. I'm gonna try to finish majority of it, and then eventually when we come back, we're gonna watch some ICT. We did get to the 2-hour video, but I just stopped right there, man. It was already like too late for me. Alright guys, I was rereading parts of these books, and you know, I just felt like the orange parts were where I was re-highlighting new points, using the orange one for like a second highlighting. Not even just this book, I was highlighting parts in this book too, you know. I was just rereading key parts in my opinion. And let me try to find one real quick. It's right here, I can see it. You can see it. These books are amazing. Rereading them, different. Like you always learn something new. It was pretty crazy. I was reading these books and I was like, damn, I'm learning something new again about this book that I didn't know previously. So I'm just highlighting the key parts on the orange, basically like a overlay. I just said that, but tell the world what you intend to do, but first show freedom or death on a decision. The value of decisions depend upon the courage required to make them. The great decisions which served as a foundation of civilization were reached by assuming great risk, which often meant the possibility of death. Alright guys, the date. I missed Monday yesterday, I won't lie. I was MIA. It was just really I don't know how to put it. It was just really just a laid back day, enjoying the holiday, I guess. I could have read, I could have done this, I could have journaled, but it's already too late, you know. I'm gonna show you the Forex calendar. Today's Tuesday again, the 10th. Tomorrow we have CPI. That's kind of why I didn't trade today, but again, it did offer a good amount of trades, but I'm waiting for Wednesday and majority of the volatility pretty much. Alright, we just finished editing the video, watching some Johnny, so his weekly outlook, and we're about to upload this video on the SMT trading basically channels. Alright ladies and gentlemen, we have pretty much finished uploading some shorts, and then eventually the new video that's going to be coming out. I don't know which PDA race, working PDA race, which basically I don't know which PDA race are going to work. So the channel overall right now 441 with 31 videos. Pretty much we started this up last month in September. It's been a month already. So yeah, we've been doing pretty well, not gonna lie. I'm wanting to continue to learn, watching ICT of course, and expanding my knowledge, and eventually just showing people how do I use it and basically how to frame, and yeah, just showing it basically. So that's kind of why I gotta get credentials, man. I'm working towards these credentials, so I gotta go back and put more time into the charts, man. I gotta go tape. Ladies and gentlemen, I was trading today. I just ate right now, and that's why I'm kind of I took a little bad trade. I won't even lie. Ta, ta, ta. I have everything minus reason, so let me show you right real quick. Basically in today's video we have pretty much we held a 15-minute buy side imbalance, which is the purple, a 5-minute order block, which was this little line right here on the 5-minute down close candle, and then price looked like it was extremely bullish to me. So we're going to take a partial at the consequent encroachment of this 1-minute sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency, and our final target was up here, the final terminus was all the way at these highs. But what was I expecting? Nothing, because we have pretty much CPI, PPI, and then we have CPI. So it was pretty simple stuff, you know. It's like, what? PM session is not offering me good movement, so I didn't even look at the charts after we took the trade. I won't lie. So, but the stop loss was the mean threshold of an order block, which was the 5-minute order block, and then we have defense, like Steve would talk about. We have our defenses. Our defenses were there, but just the time aspect and the economic calendar was telling us that it wasn't a beautiful trade, and it just displayed to us here. Pop, pop, pop. We chop, chop. Alright guys, I'm currently taking notes on psychology of money. As you can see, pretty much we have finished this book, and we're just basically jotting down from a Notion template of Ali Abdal. I do watch his channel. I am subscribed to him, so I like his Notion template for books, basically. So this is one of his books, pretty much. Let's go and open it. Pretty much this is the book in 3 sentences, impressions, who should read it, how the book changed me, my top 3 quotes, summary per note, plus notes, part 1, and then eventually takes all the notes, all the key points, part 2, and then all this other stuff. So yeah, that's what I plan on doing. With the psychology of money, it's not the book in 3 sentences, no one is crazy, but I make decisions and unique experiences I see. Alright guys, so it's a little late, and today is pretty much the 11th. I didn't trade today. Main reason why, again, because we have PPI, and the trading opportunity was decent, I should say. You know, wasn't really decent in my opinion. It wasn't really good movement. SPX and like the indices, they did have good movement, but they offered more of a 22 model than a. But I just plan on watching ICT. I don't really want to read today because we already finished these 2 books. Well, these 2 right here, and I want to put them in. Basically, what I was showing you on yesterday, the Notion template from Ali Abdal, and I just want to pretty much, yeah, finish these. I want to start waking up more early too. You know, I've been waking up around like 9 o'clock my time, Central Time, so that's 10 o'clock New York. I want to wake up around 7 o'clock my time, 8 o'clock New York time, basically 8 a.m. So that's kind of the reasoning why. Again, I've been waking up really late, I should say, and I do stay up a little bit. And I'm just watching videos online. I'm not gonna lie. I'm being fully transparent. I'm watching videos online, and I would have been finishing this if I would have stayed up late. You know, that's something I'm. Alright, so the day is currently over. Look at my dog. She keeps looking at me. Let me put the flash on her real quick because she's just so worthy of being on a flashlight. Look at my puppy here. Alright guys, but we are on currently the Medusa models. September 8th, we finished the other video, and that's kind of the shocking one. Then we got another one, and then eventually another one right there. We got a couple live streams he's done in the past 4. Alright guys, so it's pretty much the next day. Let me show you guys. Pretty much it's Thursday. Oh my goodness, I thought it was Friday. We did take 1 trade only today, and this was the 1 trade. It was a very small risk trade, I won't lie. I just need to find better risk management tools. I want to find like a one that automatically puts your lot size in the thing for MT4, like gives you like a, I don't know, I might use fixed lot sizes but like pips and stuff for the 10k count. I didn't even risk much, man, if I'm being completely honest. Like it wasn't even much. We bought some highlighters, plenty of them. And then yeah, we got some Subway earlier, but yeah, we were just really just reading the tape. I was in the Discord reading the tape, of course. It was a demo trade I did take though. I didn't alert this one because I felt like it just wasn't as good of a trade. So you can see pretty much the sell and then the buy right there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I did say I was gonna watch ICT, but one thing I wanted to do was have better risk management, so that's why I'm gonna be printing these out, and pretty much they're gonna be lot size calculators for the 10k account. All right, as you can see, we have trading in the zone. We're writing down key important factors of the book, just writing down the highlighted pages. Not every single highlighted part. I skim through it. I see, you know, the chapter. I write down the chapter, and I read not every chapter either. You know, I'm not writing every single part of the book. I'm writing key components. That's why I highlighted key sentences, but some chapters, some repeat the same stuff, or they'll go over topics that aren't fully necessary to cover the story of the book, pretty much. So pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much it. We have started on Trading the Zone. I finished Psychology of Money, and I think I'm gonna do one more because I feel like 6 wasn't enough. We had like 20 chapters. I feel like 6 wasn't enough to me. So that's kind of why I added another one. I think I'll do 7. Alright guys, so it's currently Sunday. I know I haven't vlogged or updated y'all since I don't know when. That's kind of why I like doing this. If I'm being truly honest, I did feel a little bit lost. Just life in general. I feel like I was just wasting my time, if I'm being completely honest. I don't know, I just felt like I wasn't doing it. I feel like I wasn't trying to fulfill my purpose, and I wasn't, giving it my full determination and my full will, basically. That's kind of what I... But you can see here, we're watching SPX. We're watching the dealing range be respected. We are inside, just consolidating inside of that dealing range. Alright, so it's currently October 2023, watching some Ayman Ghazi, and today's trading day was on the MT4 account. We took a bad trade, I won't lie. I was tape reading to the chat that I wasn't going to take a trade. Took a short on SPX, and you can see pretty much how it went after that. So basically we caught this right here. It was just a bunch of consolidation. We exited majority of the position off right then and there, and then it rallied all the way up. So I'm kind of glad, and then eventually dropped all the way back in. Alright, so regarding the charting, I was just meditating right now, and I was just thinking to myself, this is not an ideal way for me to be charting. I'm going to change it up. I'm going to experiment with something new. Basically, same thing with the trade journal. I'm not going to put one chart only. I know this is very, very dumb, and I'm starting to realize this just right now after a couple of months. I don't think it's an ideal way for me to chart, basically. Just reflecting back, I'd rather this weekly outlook right here is way better than my charting, my journaling, every single thing. I think this is the way to chart. This is the way to put your journal. And of course, not even this right here, having these texts right here is important. I want to have that there, and I want to do this right here, basically text right there, see what I seen, what levels, why during this time window, just writing down so much stuff, but not too much stuff, like where it's quantity over the quality. I want to write quality stuff. It doesn't have to be too much. It can be just one chart right here, just writing down what I see on the weekly, the daily, and then on the 4 hour, basically what I see. Back to reading. I'm gonna try to read a book a week like Ayman Ghazi did, and we're gonna take notes on those books for the rest of this year. I don't care how long it takes. I'm gonna have to read 2 hours a week, or 2 hours a day for a whole week, and then take notes. Maybe some days I'll have to read even more because we'll be busy. We'll have some uncertain events, so we'll probably have to read the next day even more. So yeah, that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna try to finish ICT's mentorship 2023. We're gonna pace ourselves. We're not gonna try to watch the whole live stream, every video, 2-hour videos, just finishing it. Where other businesses to start up, I just realized, I gotta be flexible. I gotta be like water, I gotta be able to adapt to every situation and environment. So I'm gonna build myself up and be well-rounded. I'm not trying to be just good at trading. I'm trying to be good at marketing, creating content, and just being able to be diverse. I want to be diversible. I want to be able to put myself in any environment and be able to transcend and be the best version of myself. That's why we're reading. So I'm gonna do other businesses, of course. We're gonna start that up, and then we're gonna be watching ICT. We're gonna be charting, reviewing. I'm gonna be working on that. I was meditating, like I said, reflected, and I just wasn't putting in enough work. The quality wasn't there for me. Just the quantity was there. We were consistent, but what we were being consistent in wasn't enough for me to like fully fulfill myself and tell myself, I'm putting in enough work. I'm not putting in enough work. The results show. So that's why we're waiting for the journal to write down our pregame analysis and how our mental is, and if we did our daily task, and just finding daily tasks, just time blocking my whole day, bro. Just setting myself up a schedule and just following it through and putting in enough work day in and day out. That's something I need to do in order to have consistent results. I'm inconsistent in either in the morning routine, in my trading regimen, or just in any factor that's trying to help me transcend. We're not, because we're lacking something, and it's displaying to me right now. So that's why I'm just letting you know right now, we're about to continue meditating every day, continue journaling every day, and continue reading every day. That's 3 things I'm gonna have to have a non-negotiable. Alright, like I talked about, we're gonna change our charting basically for this month. That's kind of what I'm doing. We're gonna change our charting. I'm not gonna do it like this no more. I'm gonna basically make a page, date, and then the pair, and then eventually, I was thinking about doing it for a table, like a table wise, but I'd rather do it like a list with page, and then like have week 1, week 2, week 3, and that's kind of how I want to do it. You know, like the weekly trading reviews basically, and then for the journal the same thing. Alright, so now I'm gonna start reading Lords of Easy Money. I'm gonna try to read for at least 1 hour, but I want to do a book a week like Amin Ghazi did. I need to fully indulge myself in this. I need to fully lock in, so that's something I need to do. We did read these 2 important, really good books. Took very key notes. I wish I would have done this for all these books here, but I was too early into my entrepreneur space. And eventually, after we complete our task, I feel like I will go back to these and eventually take notes and key parts, I guess, in the summer. That is something these will have to wait for. But as of right now, we need to continue reading and just continue on the journey for something new and continue to grow and expand. So, and then eventually review these, I guess. Same thing with our notes for ICT. I need to start reviewing more of the notes, especially the core content, and then eventually just review the new ones. I think we need to start actually reviewing. Currently the time for me right now, currently New York time. I'm about to go live. I'm about to take the face cam off, and then I'm about to do FN 11 right there. FN 11 locking in. So yeah, for sure. Alright, it's currently 11:50. Basically, we're marking out the trade for today. The first trade was a euro break-even trade. Let me show you the market. I did make a bad amount of trades, I won't lie. I didn't tell the stream though because it was about a 1.5% loss today. I didn't feel like alerting or telling the people about it because it would have just created chaos in the chat. But not following these rules, so we're gonna review these. We're gonna go over them. Basically, just charting the new way, basically. So, and then I'm gonna meditate and the journal is gonna be coming in tomorrow by 8 p.m. So we're basically down around near 4%. We did make a good amount to put us back above near 2% in drawdown. Now we're back at 4% drawdown. Alright, pretty much the update. Look at that. We're near 4%. Not bad. Just the RR. I want to fix that real soon. That's kind of why we're holding trades. Win rate, horrible. Not really horrible, just the RR and then the profit factor. That threw me off. I need to start holding these trading, the winners running, making the losers small and short, basically, so you can see today. Basically, we added here, you can see sessions. We took off ICT everything, and we add pivots. Main reason why is because of the pivots. That's the only reason why. You can see pivots, the pivots, and yeah, that's pretty much it, you know. It's the only reason I have it, you know, pivot. And I was thinking about just leaving it on the 5-minute instead of the 15, but you know what, I might as well keep it. It doesn't bother me too much. I kind of like it, you know. It's London session rate on the high, Asia session rate on the high. We come back, we don't take out the lows for London. They took out the Asia low to come today, and it came. So we have our trading game plan here. We're going to be marking it out. So trading game plan here, we are going to write down the alignment of our game plan going into the next day from the previous night charting session, mainly sticking to the higher time frame premise, no lower time frame noise on this game plan, since we are looking at the bigger picture with higher time frame order flow and dealing range weekly profiles and all that good stuff. So alright, so it's currently 10:15. I didn't get to read today. Basically, you can see we're still charting. I'm still charting. I decided to basically add I know I said I was gonna stop with the indicators, but we just added ICT everything back again. Alright, so we got done charting, and basically we're done changing the indicators. We only have one indicator now we're gonna use. Just stick with this. I don't plan on changing. We got rid of power 3, everything, and alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have our game plan here for SPX tomorrow, and then Euro USD, and tomorrow we're gonna write down a little bit more, but as of right now we're just gonna leave it. Basically, ladies and gentlemen, here we're charting. We're tape reading, actually, if I should be more transparent. Break and market structure, break of structure, I should say break of structure again. And then eventually we have a purge on liquidity right there, and we drop and we create a 5-minute sell side imbalance, and then we have sell side liquidity on the 1-minute, external level resting under. We have another purge on liquidity. We create a balanced price range right there and there. We never come up. We have a volume imbalance, and all these up close candles will create an auto block, I should say. And then eventually we have another right now current break and market structure, but I would want to see this break structure right there from that low and close and then retrace and then eventually drop down there, of course, ladies and gentlemen. So that's it's what I'm watching, and then eventually we're gonna be charting our trade right here, and then eventually this one too. Eventually we're gonna be seeing both sides of the market of what we did wrong and what we did right. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have basically uploaded the video here, how to wait journal basically, and how to chart. And then we are about to read for 60 minutes pretty much here. We're gonna read, we have our book. But yeah, we're about to read here, we're about to read Lords of Easy Money. You can see it there, and then in there, Lords of Easy Money. We're on a good amount of pages. Yeah, that's pretty much it, what I'm about to do, read for an hour, and then still need to meditate and answer these questions I have here. And then, alright, as you can see guys, currently 9 o'clock. I was basically reading. We read for like 30 minutes right now. I'm about to continue reading. So it's still a little bit early, so I'm trying to read for an hour still. And then eventually I'm going to start charting up. And then after that, I'm probably going to go watch and study some, or really research, I should say. Really research, and I'm going to study the trades we took today and see what I did wrong. And then the charting too, I'm going to study the charting. Fed chair, I should say, Jerome Powell speaks. No trades today, man. Just reading the market. Everything came to fruition as we were charting yesterday. It was just this one didn't come into fruition. This one came a little bit too deep into a premium. I want to see lower prices for EU. This is on the hourly chart. GU. I wish we already took out the previous week low, so I'm gonna be on standby for this one. JPY. We're about to hit that. We didn't chart this one. We charted these right now in the morning. NQ looked like a lot more of a better trade idea. Improvement, ladies and gentlemen. Market maker X model. That's what we're trading here. You can just see it. Sell side. Me buy side to the curve, sell side to the curve. Big consolidation. I was at Walmart buying more natural spring water basically, and of course I don't want to drink purified or tap water. And I'm going to show you guys what we have on the funded account. Let me show you the P&L for today. Overall, you know, this day has been the best day. Just what Marcus Aurelius once said: very little is needed to make a happy life falls within yourself and your way of thinking. Just the way I've been thinking lately. We did take this trade on basically the 15K account, but we basically cut it at break even. Turn this up. Basically cut it at break even. But we did take it on the MT 10K account because I don't give a damn about this account. I prefer the other one, but you can just see pretty much basically 2%. If we would have held another one, we would have basically made 4% on this trade. So it was basically what I want to. Our original stop loss was up here, so it was like a 1 to 4. You can see basically risking 1%. So yeah, that would have hit a 1 to 4, but we basically hit a 1 to 3, I think. Alright guys, so it's pretty much yeah, the day went by pretty quick. I cleaned my car and I was hanging out with the family. Again, I'm just not putting in enough work. We only charted the NQ trade. We weren't able to chart pretty much the Euro trade, so that's what I'm about to do right now. And I'm about to clean up the charts and I'm about to chart. And then I wanted to read today, but we weren't able to do that. So I'm just gonna have to be, what's the NQ trade actually? I mean SES. So I'm gonna have to just clean up the charts and then eventually journal basically. But alright, ladies and gentlemen, today is Friday. You can see it's about to be 1 o'clock. I'm gonna walk my dog soon, but pretty much today we didn't take any trades. This was probably the only trade I would have taken, but I just didn't feel I just stopped looking at the charts honestly. At 12 to like 11, to 1, I just stopped looking at the charts. I was still alerting here and there, but even then after like 1, I didn't even look at the charts anymore because it's Friday. Range was dead, but I did, you can see proof here, we did alert it before I hit that fair value gap, dropped. Again, you want to wait for more confirmation. I said that I'd be cautious, we can short equilibrium of the dealing range. And then here, I would reclamation market make a buy model here on ES. I would want for more confirmation. Final TP is at the equilibrium of the range. We want to see this discounted consequent encroachment of this wick respected. See, you never got disrespected. You got disrespected. Use this in inverse. Fair value gap, institutional order flow, entry drop, boom, and then we rally higher. We take out these highs. Alright guys, we're still editing right now. That's all I've been doing today. It's basically Saturday. It's already 6 o'clock. So I'm gonna finish editing this. I'm gonna walk my dog, and then I'm gonna start reviewing the trades. Alright, so we're reading right now. We're still 24 minutes in. We're still reading Lords of Easy Money. We're still on page 62. So I was about to review the journals, the trading journal, and then the tape reading. Go over that, and before that though, I wanted to talk about basically Twitter. So Twitter, YouTube, and all that. So I've been watching, not really. I've been more on Twitter though. When I get on my phone, I usually go to Twitter and I view what the For You and the following page is doing, or like what these people are posting. I've been getting really distracted, I guess, and basically I don't know, like I just don't want to be getting distracted, or like, yeah, like it's really not even like the distraction. It's me going to the distraction basically. So it's like me setting myself up to get distracted. So I was thinking about just deleting Twitter and just keeping Snapchat and YouTube as the only social media platforms. But Twitter is one of those where like I can just pull it up on my computer. I can just log right in. It's something like, you just got to be disciplined to not. You can have it right in front of you, but you choose not to, even look at it or touch it. That's something I've been trying to work on a little bit more, because you can, you just choose to get distracted. The distraction is there, but you choose to go and get distracted, basically. So you aren't disciplined. So I'm not disciplined enough to the point where I want to be. So, it's kind of just a reflection thing. Like, it's always going to be there. Don't look at it. Don't even look at social media that much. Stop being so distracted. Cancel out the noise. Just focus on what you need to do. And that's something during the weekend I kind of have struggles with. During the weekdays, not really, I know what I need to do, and my mind is locked in during the weekend, during the weekdays, and that's kind of just trading, seeing what I can improve on. But during the weekends, I tend to get a little bit more distracted. I'm starting to see I wake up a little bit late, a little bit this, that. And you start waking up every day at the same time, going to sleep at the same time every day, and just continuing the cycle, just being disciplined. Even if you have a little bit more time on the weekdays, you should be putting that effort into other things. And that's something I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to get so distracted.